The texture of this cream is something I have never experienced in a moisturizer before. If you like milky toners, you've got to try this one because it's kind of like a unique twist on a milky toner. Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about fading acne scars and hyperpigmentation. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください。しちゃいなよ。I do get requested to talk about this topic often, and although I am someone who generally doesn't suffer from severe hyperpigmentation, I think we can all agree that we have experienced it to some degree, whether it's from acne scars, sunspots, age spots, and more. So what exactly is hyperpigmentation? When you break it down to the meaning of the word, hyper means more and pigment means color. So any coloration that occurs beyond our natural skin tone, whether it be brown, grey, pink, purple, red, can be considered hyperpigmentation, which by the way is completely normal. It is actually more rare and uncommon to have absolutely no form of hyperpigmentation on your skin, but the degree of it can change from person to person. And although it is normal and very common, I feel like most of us do try to do what we can within our power to fade this pigmentation to achieve that even skin tone. What are the ingredients that can help with hyperpigmentation? If you have at least dipped your toes into trying to learn a little bit about skincare, there is a good chance you have heard of a lot of these ingredients already. We have niacinamide, tranexamic acid, alpha-arbutin, vitamin tree extract. These are all ingredients commonly found in skincare that is said to target hyperpigmentation. And of course, we can't forget L-ascorbic acid, which is often referred to as vitamin C. I think we can all agree that vitamin C does seem to be that superstar ingredient that always seems to come up whenever we're talking about hyperpigmentation. But vitamin C does face two big cons. Number one, it can be quite irritating, especially if you have sensitive skin. And number two, it is non-stable in nature. If it is exposed to light, it will oxidize and quickly lose those benefits of the ingredient. I have talked about gentle vitamin C serums and alternatives in a past video, although it was quite a while back. But I know for those who do have extremely sensitive skin, even 5% of vitamin C can still be irritating. So today I wanted to introduce a new product line that is said to very gently help fade those acne scars and hyperpigmentation from one of my favorite K-beauty brands, P.CALM. You guys know that I love P.CALM and it was without a doubt my best brand discovery of last year. I think I've made that pretty clear by now. So I am incredibly excited and grateful to be working with them again to introduce their new light active line. If you are new here, P.CALM is a Korean brand that aims to produce simple yet effective skincare that is suitable for all skin types, even sensitive. All of their products are vegan, cruelty-free, and formulated without drying alcohols, artificial colors, and fragrances. I am just genuinely a fan because a lot of the products that I've tried from them have just suited my skin so well, especially their moisturizer, the Catacream, like literally my most favorite moisturizer I have tried to date. So yeah, like I'm just a fan. And towards the end of last year, I believe, they released a new line called the Light Active line, which includes 3 products, a toner, ampoule, and cream. This line focuses on what we were talking about earlier, fading acne scars and hyperpigmentation, but also being deeply hydrating. The key ingredient used, which is present in all 3 of these products, is something called Nectaria lithops. Never heard of it? Yeah, me neither, because P.CALM was the first ones to use it in skincare in the K-beauty industry. The ingredient is a natural extract from the lithops plant, which is actually a type of succulent that is known to survive almost 100 years in desert-like climates by optimizing the use of sunlight and water for its own survival. So applied topically, it can actually promote vitamin D synthesis on our skin. Isn't that like kind of crazy? This can lead to improvement of cell turnover, increase our skin's hydration, decrease inflammation, strengthen and optimize the skin's microenvironment. So this, in conjunction with other brightening ingredients like niacinamide, tranexamic acid, and glutathione, which are all included in these products, it makes for a gentle yet effective range of products that's going to help that hyperpigmentation while still being shelf stable. As I said earlier, I do not usually get severe severe cases of hyperpigmentation. Although I do have some sunspots which have definitely become a lot more apparent through the summer that just passed, and still get that occasional pimple or three around my cycle. Therefore, including products that combat that hyperpigmentation is always part of my routine. So for experiment's sake, I actually stopped using all other brightening skincare products and replaced them with the P.CALM Light Active line around the time that I received them. So it was about early Feb, I believe. And yes, I still use products that can contribute to brightening my skin. I mean, niacinamide is pretty much in every single skincare product these days anyway, right? But I haven't used any other products that's sole purpose or main purpose is for brightening for about a month and a half now, and I've got to say, my skin's looking pretty bright and even though. Although I did not have heavily discolored skin, I feel like my skin looked a little bit dull and uneven, a little irritated and not so lively before. Whereas recently, I feel like it's been looking bright and glowy. I did also love having the option to use different types of products like the toner and cream to target that hyperpigmentation rather than just using another vitamin C serum that isn't too pleasant in user experience and texture. Like, does anyone else agree that a lot of vitamin C serums are just like not that great or fun to use? So let's talk about the uniqueness of each product in the Light Active line. First, we have the Light Active Toner. My beloved toner. You guys should know by now that my absolutely favorite step in the skincare routine is toner. Yeah, I'm weird like that. And this one did not disappoint. I actually really enjoyed the other toner, the Barrier Cycle toner, which was really watery and fresh on the skin. But the texture of this one, if you like milky toners, you've got to try this one because it's kind of like a unique twist on a milky toner. As you can see, the formula is slightly opaque with a slightly viscous texture. You think it's going to be like a little oily or greasy because it is a milky toner, but in reality, it feels like it is quenching the thirst of your skin. It has a very softening finish that doesn't feel overly dewy, but is deeply hydrating, so you can definitely enjoy it whether you have oily or dry skin. It does also have the addition of PHA, which is going to really gently exfoliate those dead skin cells to reveal brighter and glowing skin. And the great thing about toners is, yes, you can totally use it for DIY masking. If you missed my recent video on DIY sheet masking, go check it out because this is another toner to add to the list of great toners perfect for DIY masking. Just place them in areas that you are concerned of your hyperpigmentation so you can combat that, plus get some deep hydration all in one. Next, we have the Light Active Ampoule. This may seem like a tiny little bottle, but it is a powerful ampoule. So when I first received the products, I did ask the P.CALM team how they recommend using each product. They did say that since this is quite a small bottle, to use them more like a spot treatment in those areas that you have more concerns of the hyperpigmentation. Which for me, maybe it is because I had already been using the toner and cream. I just felt like there wasn't really many areas that I needed like to concentrate on targeting because my skin was already looking like pretty even. So I decided to just use a small amount in the C zone, which is that C-shaped area around your eyes where you tend to see your first signs of sunspots. I have had a couple of these for a while now, like even a few years. Like I have this one here that I know I've had for like at least 3 years or so at this point. So I don't really expect anything to take that away easily. And this may be some wishful thinking or just like an illusion in my own eyes. But I feel like that area is looking like more even and brighter than before. Like this one spot I have, I feel like it was a very like strong structured triangle shape, but now I feel like the pigmentation is getting like scattered and kind of like split up into like smaller, more faded, like I don't know how to explain it. This ampoule did go through many clinical trials in relation to hyperpigmentation, and I must say the results look pretty promising. It is also packed with many amazing ingredients that's going to help with hyperpigmentation, but also moisturize and soothe the skin as well. The texture is somewhere between a serum and emulsion in my opinion. It spreads easily, but has a tiny bit more tackiness compared to the toner, although way more pleasant than most vitamin C serums. Since I don't have a lot lot of hyperpigmentation to target. I can't say it's going to be a product that I'm going to reach for consistently, but for those who do have areas of hyperpigmentation that they want to target, it is a potent and powerful ampoule. Actually, I might give one to my mum to try so I can see kind of more drastic results, since she does have her fair share of sunspots. Sorry, mum. And lastly, we have the Light Active Cream. Oh my god, you guys. The texture of this cream is something I have never experienced in a moisturizer before. And I even emailed P.CALM being like, this is a moisturizer, right? Because it doesn't feel like one. When you first dispense it, it does feel like a light gel cream. As you can see, it looks kind of like juicy gel cream texture. But when you spread it, it almost turns into this like watery serum-like texture. Like you can feel that burst of hydration coating the surface of your skin, but then it like immediately sinks in. I don't know, it's one of those like you have to try it to know what it truly feels like textures, you know? Because I feel like I can't truly explain what it feels like. It is just so unique. Of course, it does have those brightening ingredients that I mentioned earlier, but it also has glycerin, panthenol, and beta-glucan to protect and moisturize your skin. Most days, especially in the morning, this is plenty, but as I can sometimes suffer from desert-like dry skin, the moisture can sometimes feel a little bit lacking personally. So I have been enjoying it, using it like an emulsion before my heavier creams as well. My only complaint would be, since I am a greedy little human, is that I wish it was a bigger tube. This is only 40 grams, which is definitely on the smaller side for creams, and I feel like I would run through this if I was using it morning and night. My Holy Grail Kato cream is 80 grams, right? Oh no, that's the wrong one. Holy Grail Kato cream, which I am down to my last one, is 80 grams. So literally half the size. But I'm sure the ingredients in this one is a lot more expensive to source and formulate. In conclusion, out of the 3 products of the Light Active line, I've got to say the toner is my favorite. This toner with the Kato cream is like chef's kiss winning combo. Overall, the Light Active line is a gentle, fuss-free way to incorporate some brightening care into your routine. Having even just one of these products would definitely be beneficial and is perfect for someone like me who likes brightening products that don't seem like brightening products, if you get what I mean. I will include links, product and promo info in the description if you want to check it out. And once again, thank you so much to P.CALM for sponsoring this video. I truly do hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. I have selected 2 other videos for you to check out right now because I know you just want to keep watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah.